Okay everybody, this is Moody Dashcam. If you enjoy these videos, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. I also have an Instagram and a TikTok if you want to check those out, both at Moody Dashcam. Wow. Today we're in the South Bronx, more specifically, Hunts Point. We're going to be making a right over the bridge into Hunts Point right now. Right now I'm on the Bruckner. Yeah, we're going to check out, try and see the areas where there's a super high amount of prostitution. Now, Hunts Point has been known for prostitution for a very long time, from the 70s, 80s, 90s, till today. So I don't know how much is actually going on right now, but we're going to go see, alright? We're going to make a right into here, onto Leggett Avenue, and, wow, that was aggressive, that Honda there, slipping through, temporary plate on, heading over the bridge now. I don't know how much we're going to see. The Bronx is very bad right now, as in crime and stuff like that. So, I don't know how smart this is of an idea. I don't think I'm going to have too much trouble. I'd rather go straight. So, I'll be honest. This is not an easy subject to look up. I've searched Hunts Point prostitution so much, I'm sure I'm on some sort of list. But, normally I have a whole notebook page or 2 pages full of notes. Just little bullet points to help jog my memory of what I've looked up. But I'll tell you exactly what I have written down. There was an HBO documentary, Hookers at the Point, in 2002 that was made. I encourage you to watch a documentary. It's a good documentary on it. It's not exactly how it is right now, since it's from 2002. But what I have written down is Hookers at the Point 2002, HBO. North of Lafayette and east of Hunts Point Avenue. Period. That's all I have written down. That's all I could find when I researched this. Not an easy topic to look into. So, we're going to try the best we can here and look at what we can. So we have to head, I guess technically northeast to the area I was talking about, north of Lafayette, east of Hunts Point Avenue. I have a video on Hunts Point. If you want to check that out, I'll put a little tab that slides down here. It's a very big industrial area. Right now we're on Randall Avenue. It's a huge trucking hub, so there's going to be a lot of trucks shooting around. Wonder why this cop is here. I'm just pulling someone over. Just bothering somebody. There's also a lot of scrap yards in Hunts Point. And some good food here too. But it is mostly industrial and a few residential blocks. And those few residential blocks are the ones I'll be going to shortly. That was an elephant. Does everyone see that elephant? Wow. As you can see, it looks pretty desolate around here. It's 6 o'clock, so we're kind of after regular trucking hours, so there's not that much action going on. But we will see. We will see. I'm going to make a left onto Hunts Point Avenue in a few blocks here. No, I'll make a left here, and it leads me to Hunts Point Avenue anyway. Why not go down one of the little side streets? There are some, this is a little bit of a residential block. Let me tell you right now, I look like an undercover cop. So I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't see any real action. The windows on this truck are super tinted. Now we're on Hunts Point Avenue. Also, it is Corona time. I don't know if that affects prostitution. I don't know exactly how that works. So we just passed over Spofford Street. Now remember I said east of Hunts Point Avenue and north of Lafayette. We are at the corner of Hunts Point Avenue and Lafayette right now. I'll make a right. Actually, I'm going to go north because these blocks are all one ways up and down. So I'm going to go past this and I'll go down and up each block. And we'll see if we can see anything. Like I said, I don't know because you can't really research this kind of stuff. I'm sure everyone in the comments will tell me where prostitution spots are. Because in my last Chinatown prostitution video, I got a lot of comments telling me that I was in the wrong spot and here's where the prostitutes are. Kind of a weird thing to comment on YouTube, saying you know the best prostitution spot, but hey, everyone's got their own thing going on. I'll link the, make a little drop down for the Chinatown flushing video. Who's honking here? Yeah, after the Hookers at the Point documentary came out, there was kind of a little bit of an outrage in Hunts Point because you don't want your town to be known as the hooker town, you know, I understand. So as you can see, this is all residential now. To the right, you have a bunch of stores and stuff. Kennedy Fried Chicken, they're all over. I'm gonna make a right onto Garrettson Avenue, this light. Okay, there's a little more people around now. A little less industrial. Things happening, a little lively. A lot of cool graffiti around here right now. Just in general, there's a lot of cool graffiti in Hunts Point. Because they don't really cover it up by the businesses, they don't really care. It's just like trucking stops. If it was a little lighter, I would be able to see better, but there's some graffiti above this deli sign, all along this wall. 24-hour check cashing place. I don't know if anyone's thought of this, I'm sure it's kind of a commonly known thing, but check cashing places are notoriously dangerous because people know that you leave there with cash. You go in with a check and you come out with cash, so they know you have cash on you. So, anyone that goes to a check cashing place, keep that in mind. Did they really honk? I mean, I went right when the light was green. I'm not trying to run anyone over here. Okay, I'm going to make this first right that I can. Like I said, we're in Garrettson. Going down now. Faile Street. F-A-I-L-E Street. As long as there's no one behind me, I'll creep down these roads. Right now I'm going 10 miles an hour. I know the camera makes it look like I'm going faster. I've explained that a few times. Some people hanging out, nothing crazy I'm seeing. You kind of expect, you have this image in your head of what it would look like in these areas, but it's usually not it's not that same thing when you end up there. So past the fire station. I read that in the 90s the women would walk around totally naked. And I told my dad that, and he was like, yeah, same thing in Manhattan. They would walk around totally naked. So. Not seeing anything really yet. Some graffiti on the street there. Surprising, you don't see that too often. We're gonna make a left on Lafayette, and we'll do the same thing at the next block. See if we can see anything going on. Turning on to Bryant Avenue. It seems very quiet. But who knows, maybe I'll turn down a block and it'll be like a movie scene. There's only about 3 or 4 more blocks. I was reading a story about a woman who was saying that she got out of prostitution and then was going to check up on an old friend. And she was talking with the lady, the woman, and she got picked up and arrested like she was being a prostitute, but she was out of it. Something happened to her. I forget what I read in the article, but she had PTSD, and she wasn't involved in it anymore. And like I said, she was just checking up on a friend, and she got picked up for prostitution and arrested, and then went through the system and the whole bit. And that's some cool graffiti on the left and right here. And that was at the corner of Edgewater and Lafayette, in front of a cafe. We'll see if we can find that cafe. Something with a V. Valentina's? What's the holdup over here? There's no one around. Oh, I know what it is. There's very few spots to get in and out of Hunts Point. This is one of the main ones. Just took a picture of some graffiti. If you want to check out Mooney Dashcam on Instagram, that'll be posted by the time this video's out. Now we're going down Longfellow Avenue. Okay, I'm understanding a little bit more. What people are saying. Still no woman. That's just someone sitting, chilling. Very big drug area. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but... Okay, we have NYPD detectives and a drug-sniffing dog. Not things that you see every day. Oh, I was wrong. It was just a car accident, and that was someone walking their dog. It wasn't a cop. So I'm gonna let these people pass me behind me. I'd rather be going slower. Again, another left on Lafayette. I don't know what I just saw right there, but it was like a dude arguing with a woman on the side of the road. So the next block over is the block that the prostitute, the ex-prostitute, got arrested on. Yeah, some people might be telling me that 6 o'clock isn't the best time to be coming down here. You're probably right, but I don't know if I want to be down here at like 2, 3 in the morning. Also, I look like someone that's looking for a prostitute. I guess I kind of am, but not in that way. I wouldn't be surprised if I get rolled up on by some cops. Oh, do not enter. Okay. So that's a one-way towards me. So we'll make a right. This is Edgewater Road. I don't see anything happening here. I mean, anything. It's kind of a cool road, though. I'll make a U-turn and go back up this because this is the last road in this supposed prostitution spot. Oh, right there! Wow, I hit the horn by accident. Valencia Bakery. That was it. That was the bakery that the woman got picked up at. I don't want anyone telling on me here, okay? This is not where you're supposed to make a U-turn. That's a scrap metal place. Alright, wow. 0 prostitutes, 0 women at all seen doing anything similar to prostitution. So I guess I should name this video Driving Around Hunts Point at Night. Maybe I will. Looks like someone shot that stop sign with paintballs. Now we're stuck in traffic. I'll keep your camera a little longer. See if anything fun happens. I'm sure I'd probably end out too early. It's only 6:15. It's getting dark out earlier. Everyone knows that, I mean, let's be real. I just need to go left. Wow. Not too often you see a quad doing a wheelie, aiming at you in traffic. Easy way to get killed on a quad. But I love that stuff. Alright, I guess that's a fitting end to this video. Hope you enjoyed. I know we didn't really see anything, but yeah, that's all I could give you. If you enjoyed, subscribe. If not, I don't know what to tell you. See you in the next one.